This is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Alright, so over the last few days, I've been sent different links. From like a day or so ago, I got sent the link that was saying that Parker versus Ruiz is going to be held in New Zealand. That they got the money together, they got the right sponsors and investors and etc. to get this fight in New Zealand. That's where it's going to be. Although there were some reports out before that saying that there was a 70 to 80% chance, actually by Dean Lonergan himself, that the fight could be held in the United States. Bob Arum said if it is held in the United States, it would be in California, Texas, or Vegas. Okay, so the last I heard, nope, it's going to be in New Zealand. Now, I just got something sent to me like a few hours ago, probably about 2 hours ago, saying that now it's not going to be in New Zealand, that problems have came up. One of the lead investors or people that are putting money into this event has pulled out. Hearing a big time sponsor has pulled out, and now Dean Lonergan says, and I will leave the article in the description box and you can read it and come to your own surmise about it, but he's saying that one of the main sponsors have pulled out, so now they're scrambling around trying to look for a significant amount of money to put back into this to get this fight in New Zealand December 10th. My opinion about it is this, man, and I actually have been talking to other uploaders about this behind the scenes, but I think that the fight should just be on the Terrence Crawford, John Molina Jr. undercard, if you ask me. Now, some of you may say, hey, that's not Vegas, that's not Cali, that's not the, where the Cowboys play out in Dallas. You're talking about the fight being, in Omaha. It's like, yeah, but one thing I will say about the venue, I think it holds right under 18,000. I'm not sure how many seats they open up for Bud Crawford fights, but I know, like, for instance, for that fight he had with Gamboa, the crowd was electric. I mean, they really, Omaha comes out and they really support Crawford for his home fights. So it's not like you're going to be fighting in front of, 4,000 people. I mean, it's going to be a big venue. The place is going to be rocking. There's really not probably going to be an empty seat, man, if Crawford's fighting. And then you throw this vacant heavyweight world title fight on the card. It's going to make even the, some casual fans kind of say, hey, I want to, see this fight between this Parker and this Ruiz guy. Then Ruiz, he fought in Omaha at the CenturyLink Center on a Crawford undercard, the Crawford versus D'Eri Jean, when Ruiz Jr., he fought a non-televised fight against Rafael Zubanu Love. But that fight is on YouTube if you're looking for it. Somebody in the arena, I think they recorded the phone with their iPad or something. Footage isn't that bad, though, but I was looking for that fight and I found it on YouTube. But anyways, though, so it won't, Ruiz has done it before. And I think this is a situation where, and me and a lot of other fans were talking about this, that New Zealand probably just doesn't have enough money for a big fight like this, And I'm not saying JP doesn't have his number of sponsors out there, but I believe if he goes and comes to the U.S., fights on the undercard of Crawford, even if it's not on the undercard, just say the fight's here in the States, okay? Say they move it to Vegas, which, it's going to be the same night, though. So you want to have two different top-ranked cards, two high-profile cards on the same night in different areas of the country. You might as well have it on the same card, okay? But let's just say the fight's here, wherever it's at, regardless. Parker wins the world title, then I believe he can go home and probably get those sponsors that they lost in this thing. They can get that sponsor back once he's the champion. You know what I mean? Now you have the title around your waist. You're not trying to become champion. You are the champion. So maybe business opportunities change once you're in a higher position. So when he goes home, maybe that sponsor, maybe they want to sponsor his next fight. They may offer him a deal or something. So I don't know, man. I just think, it's about that time for JP to come to the States, not just for training camps, not just for his Las Vegas training camps with Kevin Berry and Israel Gano, but, I mean, actually be based over here for a few fights, man. If not here, maybe the UK, But as a fan that is stateside, I would love for JP to be over here. I would love to watch him fight live, you know what I mean? And that Crawford card is going to be on HBO, so Parker can be on the HBO card. You know what I mean? With Ruiz live. I think it'll spice that card up, man. I really do. But I don't know what Arum and Dean Lonergan are going to plan to do, man. That's just what I would want as a fan, is for that to be on the Crawford card. Yes, it's a heavyweight title fight that's going to be on the undercard, but it's a vacant heavyweight title. The Crawford card was already in place, you know what I mean? And venue was already set, and this kind of is just helping out that fight, you know what I mean, by throwing it on the undercard. And I think it'd be a really good co-main event. Like I've said before, based on their styles, this has a fight of the year type of feel to it, because both these guys are come forward, pressure fighters, like to throw combinations. For the most part, I understand that both guys have different wrinkles in their game, but I'm saying for the most part, that's what their style consists of. All right. So it's going to be fireworks, man. And the jumping arena, I think that Arum and those guys can get the money worked out. Yes, it's not Vegas. Yes, it's not Cali. Yes, it's not, you know, Dallas Cowboys Stadium. But at the same time, Omaha really gets behind Bud Crawford, and they do come out and support him. So you won't be fighting in some, you know, empty-ass arena. You know what I mean? For the, you know, so I don't know, man. You guys let me know what you think. Should Dean Lonergan and those guys just keep trying to get this fight in New Zealand? And I understand it being in New Zealand, trying to make history, trying to do something that David Tua couldn't do, which is win a world title. And you want the Kiwi fans and the New Zealand fans to be a part of it. I totally understand that. But at the same time, though, if it's not going to work, it's just not going to work for this time. If you guys have confidence in JP winning the world title, then let him just come stateside, man. I don't think he's going to get robbed on the scorecards. You know what I mean? Andrew Ruiz Jr. isn't somebody that's a, you know, this isn't, you know, he's not the judge's favorite. I never hear any conspiracies about Andy Ruiz Jr. scorecards. You know what I mean? I never hear conspiracies about those scorecards. So then, you know, you can get judges from all over the world, man. Get a referee. You know, you can agree on whatever you need to agree on as far as the judging and the referees. But I think both guys, I think there would be a clear-cut winner on fight night, because both guys are going to come to get it, man. And I think it may end by knockout, or somebody getting stopped. But what do you guys think about this, man? Do you think if it does come stateside, the Top Rank should just have, and it probably won't be the first time that Top Rank has done this, so I'm not trying to make it seem like they've never had two cards on the same, but just two big cards like this. Well, me personally, I would say the Ruiz versus Parker is a bigger card, and I'm a heavyweight fan, but some people may think Crawford fighting Molina Jr. is a bigger card. But if you guys have confidence in him, man, just take this I won't even call it a step back, man. You're fighting in a packed arena for a world title, and you're going to get the money that you know should get. But hopefully Arum can get it made and put it on the undercard, man. If not, just bring it stateside. But let's just get a venue set for this fight. I'm sure the fighters, I know when I interviewed Ruiz Jr. a few weeks ago, he thought the fight was going to be in New Zealand regardless. So he's been talking about going to New Zealand the whole time. Parker doesn't seem like the type of guy he seems like he'll fight in anywhere, whether it's home. I'm pretty sure he probably want the fight at home, but I think if Parker had to go to a different planet, he would, to win a world title. You know what I mean? I don't think he's up there like, oh, this fight has to be here unless I'm not going to take it. You know what I mean? I think Parker and Kevin Berry, they're just training. They're going to let Dean Lonergan, you know, do his job and try to get the fight there. If not, they come to the States anyway for training camps. You know what I mean? So got to figure something out, man. But as of right now, the fight once again is in jeopardy as far as being in New Zealand. And I'm not sure if it's moved up to, if it's still 70, 80% is going to come here, or if it's moved up to 90% now. I'm not sure, but let's just get a venue. But December 10th is the date that I'm looking for. I don't give a damn where the fight is, man. New Zealand, Hawaii, Vegas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Boston, Massachusetts, Russia. I don't give a damn. Let's just get the fight underway, man. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section. Do you think it should be on the Crawford undercard, or do you think if it does come stateside, it should be in Vegas or Cali or Dallas? I'm out.